What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Riding with Bcray. I am Bcray. I'm your host. Riding with Bcray is we talk about a topic as I drive home from work, and today we're talking about NLE Chopper. I started this yesterday, but I didn't finish it, so new one today. So let's talk about NLE Chopper. Don't judge my hair; it is a mess. Hopefully, I get done this weekend, but don't judge my hair. But let's get into it. Oh, please. If you're new here, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you are an OG subscriber, thank you for coming back. Also, please share with everybody so we can continue to grow the channel. But let's talk about NLE Chopper. So, for those of y'all that don't know NLE Chopper, he is a rapper, and he raps. Most people know him for some of his racy photos that he takes, or some of his music that he talks about how he wants to have sex with himself. My issue is this. This is my issue with this, okay? And I think this is what kind of irks me a little bit. And then this is where we're gonna get to my point at, right? So he did a performance for the LGBTQ community. Like I said in one of his songs, he said he was gonna if he could, he'll do it himself. And then a lot of people took that as that he was gay, or he was part of the LGBTQ plus community, right? And then, people just like to keep going with it. The problem with that is, I don't see why a man has to go out and constantly keep telling people he is not a part of the LGBTQ community. Like, I don't know what it is about people, and when you have a man who loves himself enough to show off his body, to say like, shoot, if I was me, I'd holler at me too, and I do me too. What's wrong with a man having self-love for himself? What's wrong with a man loving himself? And it's not just the gay people having issues with it. It is the straight people too. And then when I says the gay people having issues with it, is that people think he's gay, or the gay community think he's gay because he did a performance for the gay community. Like, what is wrong with this man doing a performance for the gay community? Like, what is wrong with this rapper doing a performance for the gay community, especially doing Pride? Like, what is the big deal, and what is wrong with that? Like, they immediately think that he's gay because he did a performance like that. I don't think so. How many you sit there and then y'all complain about him? He's gay baiting. He's this, he's that. Because I think I'm gonna find the picture, but he had a picture where he was in like some, I think, black shoes, some going up his leg, and he had on some underwear that was kind of sagging down a little bit, and then people were like, oh, he's gay baiting. The man is not gay baiting. Let that man enjoy his life. Let that man enjoy his body. That man work on his body like everybody else. Let him show it. I think one of his videos, he showed his butt, and people are making insinuations about this man being gay. I don't think this man is gay at all. Just because he wanted to do a performance for the gay community, let him do a performance for the gay community. I don't see too many other rappers out there doing nothing for the gay community, but hollering about, oh, I love my gay community, I love my gay following. But you don't do anything. But you haven't went out there and did a show for them for Pride or anything along those lines. He went out there and he says it over and over again. He has nothing but love for the LGBTQ community, nothing but love, and he loves the support that he gets. And he's not out there trying to gay bait or any of that crazy mess. But he has to keep iterating it to people over and over again that he's not gay. I don't understand why he has to keep doing this. Won't y'all just let this man live his life? Like, let this man live his life. If he want to be straight, let that man be straight. If he want to get out here and show his body and say he'll screw himself too, let that man do it. Like, let that man have self-love for himself. I think a lot of more men in this world need self-love for themselves too. That would change the world so much. But that's all I got about that. The next subject I want to talk about is this thing that Trump came out with. That okay, once again, this is something. We're going to hit up Trump watch real quick, because this week has been just freaking crazy with Trump. And like I said, we'll talk more about it on the news, but I want to hit up one thing that kind of irked my souls a little bit. Y'all know when Trump got back in office, he signed the executive order saying that federal employees need to return back to work. What is wrong with federal employees returning back to work? See, this is the issue. During COVID, people started working from home, right? Under the assumption Did I say that right? Under the assumption? Yeah. Under the assumption that one day you have to take your ass back to work. Like, you can't just sit at home, man, I'm gonna do all my work from the house because and I'm still get paid the same amount of money. No, go back to work like everybody else do. I gotta go to work every freaking day. I can't do my work from home. You are an employee and you was employed to do work in a building. Go back to work and do work in a building. Why is people making a big deal about returning back to work? I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. Go back to work. Go back to your office. Do what you're supposed to do. Stop all this whining and complaining about, oh my God, I gotta go back to work. I gotta go back to work in the office with all the people I hate. That's fine. Then leave. Leave your job. If that's the case, leave your job. That's the way I look at it. And then, like, okay, that was my little rant on people returning back to work. This is the part that kind of irks my soul. You got Trump saying, if you're not with me and my vision, you need to leave your job. I will give you 8 months pay for you to leave your job as is. But the problem is, it's not, or if you don't want to return back to work. He said, I give you 8 months pay and you don't have to come back to work. The problem with this is, it is not in black and white. It just, people, I don't know what Trump is trying to do, and I really don't care what Trump is trying to do. I just need him, if you're going to do stuff like that, do it the right way. Do it the right way. And people, don't leave your job until you get in black and white to saying like, hey, I'm getting paid 8 months pay when I walk off this job. If you don't have it in black and white, I will keep my happy self right there, whether I agree with his messed up mind or not. I will stay right there. You know what I'm saying? And that's just that. Final thing I want to talk about. The final thing I want to talk about is these budget cuts when it comes to veterans. When it comes to, your VA money, when it comes to retirement, when it comes to all the stuff that VA offers these VA people. I'm not gonna go into detail with it because I've seen some stuff online, but nothing has directly came out from the VA saying these are the options. So we're looking at what we're trying to do. There was another website. I might put it up here. I might link it. I might not. I don't know yet, because I don't know how credible this website is when it comes to VA and what their options are when it comes to these budget cuts. But let's just. This is what I am gonna say. Veterans, we need to be vocal about the decisions that VA is going to make. We need to be vocal about it. We need to let them know whether we agree with it or we disagree. We need to be very vocal about it. Because if we don't be vocal about it, they're going to do what they want to do with the money that we earn by spending the time in the military and then being hurt in this thing called the military. There is people out here, including myself, who gave their life to the military. And when I say, I'm not talking about like gave my life like died or whatever, but I gave 26 years of my life. And there's some people out here who spent longer than me, and who is even more broker than I am, that we are entitled to what VA gives us each and every month. We are entitled to that because of what we've been through. And a lot of people who get paid this money, it's not always about the physical scars that goes along. It is about the mental issue that goes along with it. We need to be vocal about it. You need to be at your doggone, you need to be at your senator's office or whatever. You need to be at these public office saying, this is what needs to happen and we're not going to stand for it. And that's what's going to make people understand Trump can't do what he wants to do. Him and his butt buddy, I called him a butt buddy. Him and his butt buddy, Elon fuck buddy, is just doing what they want to do. And everybody just sitting by and letting this stuff happen. These cheap ass Republican people, that's it. These Republican people are so scared of Trump and what he's gonna do if they decide to go against what this man said. This man is a nobody. Trump is a nobody. And if people sit here and let this man keep doing what he wants to do, he's gonna make a lot more. He's gonna make a lot more rules. It's gonna hurt a lot more people. And everybody keep worrying about, oh, I got to get reelected. I can't do nothing against Trump. He's gonna put everybody. I got to get reelected. Who cares about your reelection? You are in the job you are because you are there to represent the people of your particular state. Whatever it is, whether you are Democrat or whether you are Republican, you are there to represent. You are there to represent the people of your state. And if you're too much of a punk to say anything about the rules that Trump put out, you are no better than he are. You need to give up your seat. I'm just saying, that's my rant, and that's how it is. But that's all I got for Riding with Bcray today. I am sorry I'm on a rant because I like just everything was going on this week. Everything was going on this week. Like Medicare is getting cut off, and food stamps, and he's snapping. He's going back on stuff, and he don't know what he's doing. It's a mess, and it's driving people crazy. But I bet the people who has money is not being driven crazy. That's the problem. They just rounding up immigrants, not saying some of them is not criminals, some of them are. He just doing what he want to do, and people just sit back and let this man do it. They just say like, yeah, don't care. I'm not gonna say anything about Trump because he's gonna do stuff about me. You see the people who stood up to him, what he did to those people, but them people are still standing. Look at Mark Milley. He stood up to Trump. That man is still standing, and then he wants to do investigations on Mark Milley. But guess what? You can't bring nothing criminal against Mark Milley because he got pardoned by Biden. So, and then you want to try to take one of these man's stars? I mean, come on, people. Look at what he's doing. He told you when y'all dumb people or whoever y'all dumb people, the people that's dumb, who are these Trump supporters, when they put that dummy in office, he told you what he was gonna do. He told you, I'm gunning for all your benefits. I'm gunning for all the immigrants. I'm cutting everything down to the bare minimum. I'm cutting everything down to the bare meat. And y'all did not believe him. He had that whole manifesto of Project 2025, and y'all kept saying, oh, he's not gonna do that. Oh, Trump is not gonna do that. He's gonna go in there and he's gonna make our economy better. Where have you seen he made the economy better yet? Because I haven't seen anything. Eggs is still $5,000. Eggs is still $5,000. Gas is still $1 million. I'm just saying, if you're gonna do something, then do it. You're looking at, you're trying to cut all the fat at the top, but you're not trying to help. You're not trying to help what you went out there and you campaigned on. Your campaign was to make the cost of living better for people. I've seen you do nothing in regards to that. All I've seen you do is just continue to try to cut the fat and put more people out of jobs to add them to the unemployment that's already high already. If I'm wrong, please let me know down in the comments, because I haven't seen anything yet. Like I said, eggs is still $10,000, and then gas is still $8 million. I'm just calling it a spade. And houses are still $50 million to buy a house. I'm just calling it a spade. I'm calling it what it is, and that's just what it is, people. But anyway, I'm done. Okay, I'm done for the time. But anyway, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know now in the comments how you feel about anything I talked about. Like, let me know how you feel about Chopper. Let me know how you feel about this whole budget cuts and all this stuff, and people returning back to work, and people bitching and complaining about it. Let me know down in the comments how you feel about it. But anyway, people, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.